Beautiful, beautiful game. Anyways, yeah. Let's do this. Legacy mode, Lunatic. So, you're still there, Yukari? Which one should I pick? Reisen or Sanae? I mean, one of those has to be the one that can give me this. The question is which one? Reisen? Alright. Oh, that's right, you like Reisen. Or at least the other Reisen, but... it still counts as a Reisen, right? Look at this grace. Look at that fuck up. I almost fucked that up. You like bunnies? Yeah, bunnies are pretty cute. That actually gave me a life fragment. Getting a life fragment on hard on that section is really, really hard. Because you barely have any bullets. Differently from Lunatic, where there is bullets everywhere. As you can see right here. By all these beautiful multicolored bullets. I also have to pay really close attention to the amount of hits I have left for the bomb. Damn, that was exactly 200 points of grace. Well, nice. Damn. This is brutal. Wow, I actually was able to grace that, well, the previous one at least. Oh, and I didn't got the 200s. Guess it's pretty hard to get those, right? This is gonna be a nightmare, by the way. Just want you to know that. Damn. The margin to dodge that is so tight that it's unbelievable. Oh, I got killed by that, damn it. Okay, let me bomb just for good measure. At least I got the life fragment. This is gonna be... This is just crazy, dude. This is the first... Well, I guess the second spellcar in the game. And look at how it looks like. Like the second damn spellcar in the game looks like this. Wow. There were so many bullets there that it actually frame dropped in game. Honestly, obviously this is gonna get way harder on the following stages, right? But this feels like it wouldn't be that much of an issue to get. Because here's the thing, the main thing that you have to take into account with this game is that all that matters is the grace. If you get good grace, you can get life fragments, and if you get life fragments, you're pretty much done. And I think Reisen is might be a better choice than Sanae for this. Not exactly sure how accurate that line of thinking is, but it seems to be a better choice, at least for someone as bad as me, that is. The only problem here will be the power points, because I will get normally obliterated by everything, so the power points are probably gonna be pretty low. So if you like bunnies, you probably also like Satan and Ringo, right, Yukari? Those two are pretty nice characters. Although they don't really appear that much after this incident. Oh, come on, I didn't get the extend because I timed it out. I remember that this part was pretty hard on point device mode to get with no bombs. It took me a while. And I actually got the fragment, nice. Damn, so when you get hit on this bomb, you actually collect everything, every item. That's pretty cheap. You don't know Ringo much? Well, there it is. It's one of the Beatles. No, just kidding, that's Ringo Starr, but yeah. The good thing about this bomb also is that your grace area is greater because your hitbox is greater. When I say greater, I meant to say bigger, not greater, but yeah. Damn it. Damn, she has a lot more health than I thought she would. This is insane. Yeah, and the amount of grace you can get in this spell card is pretty big for the most part. Damn, I thought I was gonna time it out. I almost got scared. Damn. This Pilker is a little bit insane. And I still gotta understand. Which is, you know, this is the reason why Reisen is completely broken in this game. You need to look no further than that. Like, I got completely destroyed and I still got an stand at the end. Ain't that beautiful? And to think that I once thought that Reisen wasn't that broken. What a fool I was, huh? How could I even think about that? Yeah, Reisen is no broken. Good show. Definitely not broken. Nice dead bomb. Oh, the lasers were still active. By broken you mean overpowered? Yeah, exactly. She's insanely overpowered. Yeah, broken is basically that, is what it means. A character in a video game being broken means that it's insanely overpowered. Overpowered, it means broken because it's basically like it's so powerful that it breaks the game, right? Like, for example, Akuma in Street Fighter 2, that character was completely broken because if you knew how to use him, other players literally didn't have any chance. And when I say literally, I mean literally. Like, they don't have any chance of beating you if you know how to use Akuma in Super Turbo. They are literally locked out, they can't do anything. So that's why they are called broken, because they break the game. Like, the idea of the game, for example, in a Street Fighter, is supposed to have a fight, right? A competitive fight against, you know, one character against the other. And obviously Akuma breaks that because you're basically not fighting against another person. You're kind of like just... I mean, you could barely say that you're fighting. It's more like you're training because the other person can't do anything about it. So yeah, that's why they are called broken, because they break the game. They break the idea of the game. Like, the game is meant to be played in some way, and the characters broke it. I don't know if Reisen was intentionally like this. I'm pretty sure it wasn't intentionally this broken. So I think I'm kinda giving Sun the benefit of the doubt here. Because I don't think he will make a character this broken on purpose. I think he's just a stoner that forgot to balance it. I don't think this Reisen is anything intentional. It will be really weird if this was intentional. Oh, I forgot that this Pelka is supposed to be dodged like this. It's pretty easy for me to forget that this is the intended way of dodging this Pelka. I've been dodging it wrong for so long that I just can't remember to do this. Obviously, in this case, the reason why Reisen is broken is because you can be like me, someone that completely sucks at this kind of shit, and still be able to have a chance at beating the game like this. That's why it's broken. Damn, I completely fucked up this build. I completely screwed over. See, and it doesn't really matter that I screwed up, because, you know, I can just bomb again, and I have life fragments because of the grace. So I guess more than a Lunatic 1 coin clear, I think a better way to call this is a showcase of how broken Reisen is. Although I still can be sure, right? I might still lose because I sucked so much to the point where I could even lose using a broken character. But I don't know. There's only one way to know that. And that is keep going, basically. That was a wasted bomb. But I mean, I'm still resisting the urge to buy the Yuyuko plush. Why wouldn't you buy it? I forgot. Was there a reason for you to not buy it? I really don't remember if you told me so. Is it because you're trying to save up for something or what? Also, the problem with this stage is that I don't feel like it's as grace heavy as other stages. Although I gotta say that the lasers give you quite some grace. Yeah, well, I guess the lasers are what make the grace in this stage. So basically not this pattern. Like, obviously dodging this pattern is possible, but it's extremely dangerous since it's not a perfect stream of bullets. Well, I guess I could stream those bullets, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, this character Sagumi is insanely weak to Reisen since I can just pierce the yin-yang orbs. That makes her insanely broken against this character. Well, more broken than she already is, so you can imagine that she's pretty broken at this point. Damn, I really got hit by that. That was pretty sad. And I still got the life fragment. That's how fucked up this is. So, if someone tells you that Reisen is broken in this game, don't think that they are exaggerating, because they are actually totally right. Because you can be a shit player like me and still be able to probably get the 1 coin clear on probably the hardest Touhou game there is. So, at least pattern wise, right? So yeah, Reisen is completely broken. Don't trust anyone that tells you otherwise. I need to save for the convention trip. Oh, I see. And the fact that Reisen can, you know, beat Sagumi this badly is just the cherry on top, right? Oh, I forgot that that wasn't the way that you were supposed to dodge that spell. Oh fuck. The only problem here is that I'm probably gonna defeat her so quick that I won't get any life fragments out of the patterns. And that sucks, obviously, but... Okay, at least I can beat her quickly, which is always a good thing. And that's one of the few spell cards that I can still beat with no bullshit. might be one of the easiest spellcars in the game too. Nice. Definitely will bomb here because even if this spellcar is not necessarily hard, it's pretty dangerous to try and capture this. Actually, you know, Sagume as a whole is not a hard boss when you compare it to the absolute monsters that are the other bosses. Damn, almost 2000 points of grace. Yeah, this is just insanely broken. I mean, the fact that I can even get... It doesn't matter if I actually will get this 1 coin clear or not. The fact that I can get to stage 5 without continuing is enough to tell you that this character is bullshitly broken. Oh, I fucked up, by the way. Yeah, trying to grace this pattern is pretty hard because of how dangerous it is. But you can, with the help of the bomb, that is. Oh, I think I screwed this up. Oh, never mind. I'm still in it. Oh shit. Yeah, I screwed up. Fuck. And this is such an easy pattern to grace, because the only thing you need to do is just stream like this. But I screwed up. I guess my point device practice can be put into use right here, right? Damn, I actually did this pattern in the first... Like, I was gonna say in the first try, but this is no point device mode, so I actually did it without dying, that's why I tried to say. So this is apparently streamable. Apparently. Allegedly streamable. But I guess that because my hitbox is bigger, it's harder to stream. Obviously I corner myself because you're supposed to restream this, it's just that it's really hard to restream since they are not perfect lasers. Or, I mean they are, but yeah, it's pretty hard to do so. Damn, that fairy took a long time to just die. Well, these fairies take a long time to die, honestly. Look at all that. And she barely died at the end. Well, at least I got the life fragment, so that's a win in my book. I'm obviously gonna bomb here, because these lasers are extremely dangerous. Damn, and I still got the life fragment. Can you believe this? Because it's almost unbelievable to me how bullshit this character is. Not like I'm complaining, but holy shit. So this is maybe what Sun meant when in Perfect Memento in a string sense when he said that Reisen's power was unknown, right? Yeah, obviously it's pretty unknown when you can do this sort of bullshit. Oh, I still got hit, but I don't think I had any bombs. Or maybe I had. Well, it doesn't matter. That's the best thing of this. It doesn't matter if you play bad or not. You're probably gonna still win at the end. Alright. That's pretty funny. So here comes your favorite fairy. Everyone's favorite fairy. Miss Clone piece. Clone piece of shit, obviously. This character is a nightmare. This boss fight is a nightmare. Nice. Ah, I screwed that up. Well, good thing this is not a no-bomb, because otherwise it would have been pretty bad. Oh, and this beautiful spell card that I don't completely despise or anything like that. Yeah, why will anyone despise this spell card, right? It's not like it's complete horseshit or anything like that. And you still get life fragments. This is more funny than anything, honestly. Like, if someone made me explain this Lunatic 1 coin clear run, I will just say funny. Like, if they wanted only one word, yeah, it's just pretty funny. Oh, speaking of funny, I should have tried to go to the top, but I forgot that this spell card existed. I always forget this spell card exists. It's a pretty forgettable, well, it's not a forgettable spell card, it's just that it's really easy to forget it's there. Oh, also this is gonna give me some fucking trouble. See, I captured this spell card once. Well, probably twice, but the problem is, yeah, you have to be really patient to capture this. You can't just throw yourself to the spell card and pretend to capture it. And obviously here, Reisen's bomb is not that helpful. Although I think I have to do my best to try to beat her if I wanna, like, to, you know, not time out. Because I want that life fragment. And obviously if you time out you don't get a life fragment, because it doesn't count as a 100% shoot down, it counts as a 0%. And obviously no matter how high the number is, if you multiply it by 0, the result is still gonna be 0. So yeah, that's pretty much the problem. Well, hey, at least I captured the last spell card. I didn't get a life fragment though. But pretty nice. And I had the 2 layers, so my hitbox was pretty bigger. Okay, so here comes the final challenge. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm just insanely broken right now. It doesn't matter what challenge you try to throw at me right now, because we're talking about Reisen. And Reisen doesn't care about difficulties. Reisen is the difficulty. If you pick Reisen on Lunatic, that's its own difficulty, right? It really is like if you were playing a complete different game with Reisen. She has her own rules. She doesn't care about the game rules. Also, I did those patterns pretty badly, I gotta say. But that's fine. And should have done that sooner. We almost got killed there. Okay, I'm just gonna screw up. Just so this is more of a challenge. Don't worry about it. That death right there was to make things harder. So it wouldn't be as easy to beat this. Actually, this might not be that easy to beat. Because let's remember that a lot of Shunko patterns are about a few amount of bullets. So this might not be as easy as I thought. Especially this. Like for example, non-spells like this. They are obviously impossible to dodge with these hitbots. But the main thing about them is that they don't give you shit for grace. These ones do, obviously, but still, they are not as numerous as the other, you know, spell cards and stuff. Damn, this theme almost sounds like home right now because of the amount. Oh, I forgot that. Okay, I'm gonna take that. You know, I'm just taking that. Don't mind me. Oh shit! I'm just doing this for safety. That was pretty bad. Oh, murderous lilies! I forgot about this. Damn, this might actually be the game over. This might actually be the game over. I completely forgot about this spell card. Well, at least I got the stand. Oh, and this is... Well, at least I'm definitely gonna get a life fragment on this spell card, but... Okay, this spell card might not be that bad. Since I'm only gonna die once if I stay in the middle, because I clear the bullets and I will get the life fragment, so all is good. Oh, I have no bombs. Okay. That's still fine. Although it was a pretty stupid movement of me of underestimating Shunko. I should have known better. This spell card. This beautiful spell card. Oh wow, the grace. Look at the grace. This grace is just something else. And I got the stand. Okay. So I gotta be careful with this spell card. Because this spell card is not hard. Not precisely hard, right? but it can be a pain in the ass to dodge. Oh, I have no bones. Fuck. Ooh, and look who we have here. This is gonna look pretty familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty familiar. Obviously it looks pretty familiar. Why wouldn't it? And actually this is not guaranteed at all. This is actually not guaranteed. Actually, never mind, I have 3 bones. This is guaranteed. Even if I get hit 1,000 times, there's no way I can lose this, right? Well, I mean, if I get hit 1,000 times, then yeah, probably wouldn't be good, but yeah. That's ridiculous, honestly. The fact that you can get this playing like shit, it's just something else. Okay, let me cut the feed. Alright, there we go. So the ending is safe. Obviously, I won't be able to understand the ending, but I don't need to. All I need is that I need to know is that Reisen went back to A&T disappointed because she's completely fucking broken. Well, I mean, can I even say that I got the Lunatic 1cc clear? Like, is it even fair to say this? Does it count if I get it like this? Because this is just insanely broken, honestly. Let me get the feedback, but like, it's so ridiculous how broken Reisen is in this game. Hey, Lini Ever, thanks for following. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's honestly insanely broken. How is it going, by the way, Lini Ever? This was pretty funny, if I gotta say. I forgot to follow. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this game is broken, and Reisen is one of those main reasons of why this game is completely ballsy broken. It's just entirely broken. And that's the reason why you're saying this right now. See? This is why you're actually seeing this. This legacy mode clear on Lunatic. Yeah. That's not something that you normally will see if the game wasn't broken, but the game is broken and this is pretty easy to get. So I guess technically I got the Lunatic 1cc clear, sure. Does it feel like I got it? Absolutely not, because of how broken this shit is, but that's fine. At least it's there. Like, if someone asks you, hey, have you 1cc clear Touhou 15? I can say yes, technically yes. Yeah, that was Lunatic 1cc clear for Touhou 15 with Reisen. That's the big catch right here. Hope, regardless of how broken this is, hope you enjoy this.